In this video, I'm going to tell you about a secret stimulus check that over 1 million Americans did not claim. And you have a deadline to April 15th, 2025 in order to claim this money if you did not get paid. Now, on my channel, I talk about how to help you no matter where you are in your credit journey. And I also give you a free hard inquiry removal package that you can download at the link below. But a lot of people that want to improve their credit are really in heavy credit card debt or to have some outstanding debt. So this money can help you pay off that debt and increase your credit score. Now, in this video, I'm going to break it down into 4 parts of information for you. Number 1, what is the stimulus program? Number 2, who is eligible? And number 3, where to find out if you did not claim this stimulus and how much money you are owed. And number 4, how to get paid for this stimulus. Now, I encourage you to watch this video to the very end to make sure you get all this information. Leading us to number 1, what is the stimulus payment? The recovery rebate credit is a refundable credit for individuals who did not receive one or more economic impact payments, EIP, also known as stimulus payments. Now, many people did not get that third stimulus check and they missed out on these payments. So now the IRS is allowing you to actually get this payment even though it's past the time. So for those who don't really know whether or not you got that third stimulus, you definitely need to check it out to make sure that you receive this payment. Now, number 2, who is eligible for this stimulus? Now, with this stimulus, here are the eligibility requirements for these payments. Now, who is eligible for these payments? You must be a U.S. citizen, permanent resident, or qualifying resident alien may qualify for the maximum amount of $1,200 for an individual or $2,400 for married individuals filing a joint return. Individuals may also receive up to an additional $500 for each qualifying child. Those with adjusted income over the threshold will receive a reduced amount. The reduced amount will be reduced by 5% of the adjusted gross income over the threshold. The threshold for those filing as single or married filing separate is $75,000. For those filing as head of household, the threshold is $112,500. And for those filing as married filing jointly, the threshold is $150,000. An individual must have a social security number valid for employment to receive a payment. Thus, an individual who has an individual taxpayer identification number will not receive a payment. Married individuals who file jointly generally will not receive a payment if one spouse has an ITIN. Joint filers with one spouse who has an ITIN will receive a payment if one of the spouse is a member of the U.S. Armed Forces. Also, an individual who may be claimed as a dependent on another taxpayer tax return is not eligible for a payment. While individuals do not need to have a minimum income to be eligible for the payment, the actual amount of the payment is based on the individual's filing status, adjusted gross income, and the number of qualifying children. Now, number 3, where to find out if you did not claim this stimulus and how much you are owed. Now, here's some of the details on how much of a payment each person can receive. The payment amount depends on your income and dependence. Each eligible individual can receive up to $1,400 from the payment. To receive the full amount of the $1,400, your adjustable gross income must be less than $150,000 if married and filing a joint return or filing as a qualifying widow or widower. $112,500 if filing as head of household, $75,000 for all others. Now, if your payments is above those guidelines, your payment will be reduced accordingly for your stimulus. If you want to calculate your rebate, taxpayers may access their IRS online account to determine the amount they received in the economic impact payments. So you can go to your IRS account in order to see how much that you already received from your payments if you don't remember at this point in time. Now lead us to number 4 in the last step on how do you get paid. Now, how do you get paid actually is based on your tax filing status for these years. Now, if you already filed your taxes for 2021 or 2023, this is how it will work for you as follows. The IRS has stated that they will begin sending payments in December of 2024 and expects the payments to be delivered by the end of January 2025. The IRS will send the payment based off the information on file. If the IRS has direct deposit information from your 2023 return, they will direct deposit your payment into your account. If the bank account on file for 2023 return was closed, taxpayers do not need to take any action. The bank will return the payment to the IRS and the refund will be issued to the address of record. If the IRS does not have your direct deposit information, they will mail the payment. Now, if you filed already for 2023, you don't need to worry. They will automatically send you your payments. So they will make the adjustment, but you can still follow the steps in step number 3 in order to make sure your payment that was sent to you is correct. And you want to check your current bank account statements to make sure you did not already receive this payment. Now, for those who never filed for 2021 or even 2023, you still have a chance to file for this payment. You must just file your tax returns. Now, the deadline is going to be April 15th, 2025. And so you'll be able to get this actual stimulus payment. Now, you will not get the past payments you were due, but you will get that last payment that they will issue to you. So you only have a really less than a month in order to do this. So you want to make sure that you're on top of it so you can get your stimulus money. So hopefully this information was helpful. If you have any questions or comments, leave it in the comment section. But if you have more detailed questions for me, you can go directly to my website and all your questions go directly to my cell phone. I hope to see you guys in the next video. Stay tuned.